And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Hornets starting five. Johnson is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Harper, then there's Dillingham, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, we've got Jalen Wells, Pascal Siakam out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Bufkin in at the point. With the season just getting underway, how much weight should we put on these early results, RJ?
Ooh, the early season does carry some importance for some clubs. I'd say teams on the younger side or the teams that have reshaped rosters.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. Outside Curry. Philadelphia moving it around. Wells. And the 3 off target. Outside Oubre. Pass to Harper. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't mind the aggressiveness by the defender. Just a great fake from Johnson.
RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
That free throw, no good.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Siakam gets the bucket.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Wells. The 3 ball. Oubre can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Bufkin. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Queen. Outside Oubre. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And here's Charlotte now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Harper. He gets it in there.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Harper. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now Towns. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Johnson inside, working on Siakam. Here's Harper. Last game he had 34 points. Oubre can't hit. Siakam looking it over. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Dillingham. From deep, Harper. And the three-pointer goes. Harper's got 7.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Siakam against Johnson. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Outside Oubre. Down low. Dillingham, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Back to Wells. Three-pointer. The kick out. Curry drills it from deep. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Harper passes to Oubre. There's a screen. Pass to Queen for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Johnson.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Wells. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Wells. No points so far. Towns passes to Curry. Curry with another miss. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Queen. There's a screen. Here's Harper. And stolen by Melton. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Siakam, the pass to Curry. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And so Curry nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make the noise. Our Sixers DNT looking for the loudest fans. Let us hear ya.
Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Dillingham. From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Curry. And there's the screen. Back to Melton. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. No good. A bit long that time. Well, the Hornets shooting 33% in the first quarter. Outside Oubre. Let's go with a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. Naz Reid checked in for Siakam.
For Philadelphia, number 11, Naz Reid.
The Sixers leading. And here's Curry. He played a great game against Boston. From deep, Melton. And no good. Here's Charlotte. From deep, Harper. Reid with the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Harper. He has 7. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside Reid. They set the pick. Fires in the triple. Reid's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Queen. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Pass to Curry. Outside Reid. From deep. Harper pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Count that bucket.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Melton outside. Pass to Reid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Johnson. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one misses. And some changes here for the 76ers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Wells. And it's Holland in for Stephen Curry. Charlotte also making some changes. Hield comes in for Harper. And it's Edgecombe in for Dillingham. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Hield. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Sixers lead by 4. Siakam outside. And here's Melton. Siakam the screen. Nifty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Naz Reid's checked in for Towns. Charlotte also making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Queen. Kispert comes in for Johnson. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Oubre. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Melton passes to Siakam. Over Kispert. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Melton. That's 7 points for Pascal Siakam. Hornets trail by 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Pass to Reed from downtown. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Kispert, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smith outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Into the lane. The 3 from Edgecombe. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Sixers ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. 9-point game. Melton outside. It's tipped. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one's no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Sixers on top, up 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Naz Reid, Pascal Siakam out there with Holland. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Hield to screen on Melton. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Kispert. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Melton outside. To the middle. Here's Reed. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Edgecombe. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. The Sixers lead by 14. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And a little contact never stops Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Picked by Smith. Goes back up. And he nails the jumper. Smith's gotten his first basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
8-man figure. Attention to center court for your Sixers ENT. Make some noise, everybody. Let's get back out for your Sixers ENT.
Buffkin, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Big round of applause.
The Sixers lead by 12. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Melton, 5 points in the game. Siakam outside, over Kispert, and there's Siakam. That one's good, on the assist by Reed. Siakam's got 11 points. Kispert outside. Pass to Harper, fires the three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Holland. No made baskets yet. Here's Buffkin. The three-pointer off the mark. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Brian, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And Philadelphia making a change here. Towns is checked in.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 5, Karl Anthony Towns.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Hield. Can't get it to drop. And some solid defense from Towns. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Siakam. Tries it from 19. Again, Philadelphia.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Siakam. Over Kispert. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 16.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
Here's Buffkin. Now Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Queen's checked in.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. They set a pick. Puts it up. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots. The Sixers lead by 13. Siakam outside. Here's Buffkin. Philadelphia with another miss. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook. 8 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Tougher than he looks. He is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
Outside Johnson. Kispert outside. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Siakam. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Johnson passes to Kispert. Offline with a 3.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Holland. To the inside. Kicks it out Towns. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 9.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Johnson passes to Kispert. Here's Queen. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
Towns outside. Outside Curry. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Nas Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Walsh comes in for Holland. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Oubre, he's checked in for Kispert. Now here's Oubre, guarded closely. Here's Harper. 11 points in the game.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Walsh. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Harper. Blocked again! They recover it. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Philadelphia. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Curry finds Reed. Now Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Siakam, he's checked in for Reed. Wells comes in for Walsh. Pass to Queen. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
A smart pass right there by Harper. I like whenever he looks to set up his guys like this.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
The Sixers lead by 16. Pass to Curry. Here's Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
Pass to Queen. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Dillingham, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oubre passes to Johnson. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And Johnson, no good on that one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 15. Pass to Bufkin. A minute 9 left in the first half of basketball. And another miss by Philadelphia. Well, the Hornets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Johnson. And here's Oubre from the arc. Kept alive. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Towns outside. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And the 76ers get it back. They shoot again. Curry creates inside.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Wells. Now here's Oubre. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. And so it's Philadelphia liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
Don't change.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome. The Heat without key firepower. Randall's out. They're changing their strategy on offense a bit. He's a match.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Hornets.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right?
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Harper. And it's Queen in at the 5.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Pass to Johnson. Now Oubre. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Siakam against Johnson. Pass to Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Curry taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hornets trail by 19. Outside Johnson. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 1.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Outside Oubre. Inside, here's Johnson. Queen, the pass to Johnson. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got 14.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Curry finds Siakam. Towns a screen on Johnson. Here's Siakam. And they pick up 2. 15 points in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Johnson. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Oubre. Clock at 4. Good. Oubre's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Now here's Curry. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to Oubre. Fires for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Harper misses. Philadelphia leading by 22. Siakam outside. Towns on a screen. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wells, the pass to Siakam. Outside Curry. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Pass to Harper. Three-pointer. They get it again. They set the pick. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Bufkin. Towns, right side. Pass to Siakam. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Wells. Misses the three. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And the shot's good. Towns has got 15 points.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Pass to Curry. Towns on a screen. Here's the three, and Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 23.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside Oubre. From behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wells. The kick out. Curry. Towns on a screen. The three. Curry, no good. Well, the Hornets shooting just 37% so far in this one. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in for Johnson. Kispert's shot is good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Curry passes to Wells. Here's Towns. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Here's Harper. 11 points in the game. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns is... And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Melton outside. Dillingham with a rebound. And for Charlotte, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Oubre. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Philadelphia moving it around. Lets it fly. Philadelphia with another miss.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Oubre. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Melton outside. Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Oubre. From deep, Harper sinks the tray.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
Melton with the ball. He's got 5. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Queen. Here's Harper. Oubre on the wing. 5 on the clock. There's the screen. From the stripe. Again, Charlotte.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Siakam outside. Towns outside. Melton outside. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Holland with a rebound.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Towns for 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Oubre. And he drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Oubre's got 8 here in this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Melton passes to Siakam. Towns outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Naz Reid's checked in for Pascal Siakam. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Battles checked in for Queen. Caldwell Pope comes in for Oubre. Heels checked in for Harper. And it's Edgecombe in for Dillingham. Melton outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebound by Philadelphia. Reid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton finds Reid. Counted from distance. Reid's got 14 points for the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Caldwell Pope for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Philadelphia. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got DeAnthony Melton, Holland out there with Naz Reid, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
A classic play pulled off with perfect timing by Johnson.
Pass to Reid. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bates is checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the free throw, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Edgecombe.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now
here's Melton.
Number 29.
Reid sets a screen. Here's Walsh. Now Reid, covered by Smith. Melton outside. The three knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Edgecombe. Melton covers. Healed for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Reid. To the wing, right side. Nice move. And the layup is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Hield. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Down low. Intercepted. To the inside. Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Reid. Melton with a screen on Smith. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Jones, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Queen's checked in. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Edgecombe. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Reid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Melton outside. Reid sets a screen. And here's Melton. That one falls.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Now, he might be new to the league, but Edgecombe not afraid to go right after somebody.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Reid. Melton, right side. Blocked!
And because of how athletic and quick Edgecombe is, he can come up with blocks. You gotta be careful shooting around him.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Shot clock at 5. From deep, Melton.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Hield. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Driving inside.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And there's a pick. Pass to Queen. Launches a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, it's stolen. And it's the Hornets on the break. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, a little bit of a welcome to the league. The rookie Edgecombe dealing with some very aggressive defense there.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Charlotte. Oubre, he's checked in for Kispert. Harper comes in for Hield. And Dillingham subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And he sinks the second. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Here's Oubre, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Reed. And here's Melton. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Harper's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And everybody loves a rookie who can get productive. Harper making a serious contribution tonight.
Outside Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Sixers, Naz Reid.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hornets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Dillingham. Outside Hield. 13 feet out. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
With such a smooth and quick release, Hield doesn't need much space to knock it down from mid-range.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Queen, he's checked in for Charlotte. Johnson comes in for Hield. Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. Reed sets a screen. Here's Holland. Outside Reed. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bates is checked in for the Sixers. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Oubre passes to Queen. Take it away! Reed with it. Oubre picks him up. Melton up top. He tries for three. A nice shot by Walsh.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Dillingham. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's Reed. Here's Bates. From deep, Melton. They get the rebound. Reed sets a screen. Melton misses.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Johnson. Here's Queen. Looking to get back on track. Out to Oubre. Takes a three. The rebound by Melton. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Bates. Now Reed. From deep, Melton sends it home from three-point land.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Harper passes to Oubre. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Melton outside. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Holland.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Reed. Philadelphia moving it around. Clock is at 3. Lets the three fly. Holland can't hit. The Hornets shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul. 4th team.
Well, the 76ers shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Melton left side. Pass to Holland. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reed's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Harper. Pass to Oubre. Goes up on the baseline. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good.
And really, Johnson is an elite rebounder, so you have to be aware where he is and get a body on him.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Reed. Holland for three. That shot off. Here's Harper. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight.
All right, I'm with Carl Anthony Towns.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.